Hi everyone, hi YouTube, hi Crabs. Today I will make a video for you about another set, gear set, which is the assassin set. So assassin set is now mainly a PvP set that you can use on many champ, and I will show you all the champ that are insane with the assassin set. You can farm this. You can farm this set in on the Witch of the Wind, and let's read what it does. So it will allow your damage dealer to deal 15% more damage to the main target, and you will also have 50% chance to deal additional 35% damage. It scales on everything and specifically on the true damage. It can be true strike and also true damage. So now let's see the charm that are useful with this gear set. Let's start with Holy Late Empire. You um, I will speak only about the gem that I think that are usable. Of this gem is very special because she used to be strong at the beginning of the game, and yeah, this gem typically you could play her with the assassin sets because she is a pure nuker, and assassin sets will trigger on all of her skill. Heaven for the counter attack. Uh, I think she should not be that bad. She has a specific kit that should normally allow you to play her, but I think she got out countered by Aislinn. But now you could play her, I think, with assassin and a immunity set to don't get any stun, and then she has a good skill set. She has a lot of in your defense. And let me see what does she got from the mastery. I think she used. Oh, yeah, I have her. Yeah, the A5 is good because she got life steal, and then she got crit damage, crit rate, and it's a pure nuker. And I think she should be usable, but I would not try to play her. But she's not that bad. So you're young, you don't need to play assassin. You have to play Avaris, like I told you in the last video. Um, There we have Darcy. You could play Darcy with Assassin, but I think maybe Dragon Scale. She would more benefit from the Dragon Scale, but I'm not sure. I don't know that much this gem. And Zoltan, you can play her in Assassin, but I think this is similar of Darcy. You want him to tank, so you would prefer play him with Dragon Scale. And there we don't have any champ. Garel, you can play Garel with Assassin and also with Dragon Scale. For the Bruiser, most of the time the two sets are viable, but it depends on your quality of gear and your gameplay. But I think he could do a lot of damage with Assassin sets. This guy, yeah, I think this guy you can play him with assassin because he has some specific counter attack and it will allow him to counterattack with a lot of damage. This guy is also playable with Assassin. He's a classic bruiser, so you can play him with Assassin or also with the Dragon Scale. I would recommend to play him with Assassin because he has a lot of true damage, and if you are confident about your speed and if you think that you will get the rage and triggers the special ability before that your enemy play, then if you have assassin build is going to deal a lot of damage, and I don't think that your adversary could play. Um, Corrupt Orac, yes, is playable in Assassin. I think that since they changed his passive, his traits, some players are playing him with Assassin because it will boost the true damage that he deals at the beginning of the turn. So and he is doing a lot of damage, especially if you got the A2. He is doing a lot of true damage, so he will benefit of the assassin boost. But I think yeah, he's considered as a breezer, so maybe Dragon Scale is more benefit for him. I don't know. I think I would try to play him with assassin if I invested on him. Oh yeah, he's also playable with the stun set, obviously. So let's speak about this girl. This girl, not many people is playing this girl, but I think she has some true damage, so she should be playable with assassin. But I think you can't play that kind of champ in the game right now. And this is how we got this guy. If you think about using him for PvE, for example, then yes, he's going to deal a lot of damage with Assassin because he scales with the enemy's max heals. And I think I'm pretty sure that he's doing true damage with his ultimate, even if it doesn't seem to do true damage on the skills. I'm pretty sure that he's doing true damage. So it will scale with assassin. This is how we got there. Let's see there. So this champ is, as I told you before, you can play her with many different gear. You can play her with Everest since you got the A2. I think this is gonna be the most valuable set for her. But if you don't have her A2, then and if you want her to deal as much damage as possible at the end of the round, then you should play her with Assassin. She's doing a lot of damage with Assassin. Personally, I use Dark Valeria with Fuel Raider sets because I want her to play first. But if you use Lightning and that you don't care that much if she doesn't play during the fight, then you could use the Assassin on Doomweaver Valeria. This girl could also be played with Assassin. She's a classic bruiser, so Assassin or Dragon Scale. What we have. I will not speak about PvE because I don't think that Assassin is worth to be used for PvE right now, since we got the new set that you can have in Queen. So how the PvE champ can be played with Assassin, obviously if you don't have the new set from Queen, but if you have the new set from Queen, most of the time it's gonna be more powerful than Assassin. What we have there, Vance is not used that much, but you could play him with Assassin sets. And this is all we got there. Let's see. There we have SSA. I'm not sure. I used to play SSA with Assassin before to farm the faction war, but yeah, it's great. It's always had some damage, but this is not the most useful set for him. Balberit, yeah, Balberit. I know that some people are playing Balberit, and I think they are playing with Assassin set. It will secure you, or it will give you more chance to kill any enemy with the ultimate, and the it will also boost the true damage from his threat. So Balberit is definitely a champ that you could use assassin on him. What we have in this faction, Chavez. Oh, okay, yeah, we will speak about Chavez because even if he's not that much usable, I think for high level RTA, you probably may use him a lot as a beginner. And I will be honest with you, I used to play him with full red set before, but at some point you will not gonna be able to one shot the SSA or any other tank in the enemy team. So I recommend you to play him as fast as possible, but with assassin, because with assassin you will probably kill or the tank in the game, and especially SSA. I will show you my Jabez. My Jabez is very insane. I think I put him a very good chair. So he is, as you can see, I'm using him with Assassin and Warrior set, but you also could use the immunity set, obviously. Look at these stats. He has 9k 700 attack, so he can kill any tank or even the SSA when they trigger the counter attack. So let's see the gear that I use on him. I use as much speed and attack as possible. Flat stat are always good to take, and obviously agility. There you want to have as much attack as possible. Attack in the sub stats, agility. You can also have some heals. It always help to tank. And there, speed, heals, attack. Speed, ferocious to get 10% extra attacks, and agility 21 is pretty insane. So my Jabez has 9k 700 attacks and 55 agility. So it means he will start the fight with 85 agility. It starts to be good here. You can expect to dodge a lot of enemy attacks with around 60 agility or more. If you have less than that and your enemy has have some decent gear with precision, then you will not dodge that much, because one agility is not equal to one precision. You need like 1.5 agility to counter one precision. Let's see there we have this guy. This guy can be played with assassin set, but I recommend you to play him with elemental set. But if you don't have the assassin, then yeah, he's pretty strong with assassin. What we have there, we don't have that much champ usable for RGA in this faction. We should ask the dev to release some OP champ for this faction. It's pretty poor faction for RGA at least. Oh yeah, this girl, I forgot the most. Oh, I forgot some important epic champ. Melissa. So Melissa is, I think she's the best RGB in the game as an epic champ. She has some traits that will add her a lot of attack with damage and speed. So most of the time you're gonna play first when you use Melissa, and she is insane with Assassin Jam. I'm going to show you my Melissa. This is why the people are using Dark Ophelia with Dragon Scale set. I'm pretty sure that they tried to counter my Melissa, because I'm modest, as you know, I'm someone that modest, but I think I'm the first that used Melissa in RTA, and I could counter all the Desdemona, Dark Ophelia, Elysia, Guan Yu, and plenty champs that could not survive to the ultimate of my fire synthesis. She has 6k 500 attacks and 400 crit damage, and yeah, she missed some crit rates there. The most important on this gem, so is yeah, it depends on assassin. Obviously, the problem of assassin is that you have only 50% chance to deal 35 extra damage. If you don't deal this extra damage most of the time, uh, you will not be able to one shot the enemy. But now the people used to play Dark Ophelia or any first how to say any speed leader like Dark Ophelia or Desdemona with Dragon Scale deer. So I noticed that now I can't one shot them anymore. But if you want to optimize your damage and try to one shot the enemy, then you need to upgrade the damage, the crit damage and the ultimate ability and the current crit damage scale with the target's current hit, because you probably gonna play first, then the enemy gonna have 100% healed, and this substat will give you a lot of crit damage. For example, I have there and also there, and from the first ultimate that I use, I'm going to add 45% and 42%. I'm going to add 87% damage, crit damage on my ultimate. And sadly, even with that, I can't kill the Desdemona or Dark Ophelia of the top player. Yeah, you also need as much precision as possible if you want to, because mine can also one shot the Atalan. Normally, Atalan doesn't have that much agility, so uh, most of the time I can one shot the Atalan, but yeah, sometimes it's dodge. So let's speak about the next one is this guy. This guy is very strong. Is maybe a champ that you're gonna use a lot for faction war or RTA as a beginner. So I recommend you to max this guy. He is doing a lot of damage with this counter attack. He has to take as much damage as possible to counter attack. Yeah, the counter attack scales based on the amount of damage mitigated by trained force, and then deal 50% splash damage, and the splash damage that he will deal scales with the assassin set. So I will show you my Archie. I respected him. Well, I don't use him that much, but maybe someday I'm going to use him again. So I always geared well that kind of champ. I use the immunity. Obviously, immunity set is a good set for him. And yeah, this is the stats with assassin. There is, yeah, just put the best relic that you have. With if you have some relic that increase the counter attack damage, then yeah, this is not something bad for him. So now let's speak about this faction war. This faction, Rick. Yeah, I think Rick is a spatial assassin champ. He's doing a lot of damage. Maybe he's the best mono target nuker in the game. I think he's the best. Maybe he's I think he's even doing more damage than Oderic. So I recommend you to play him with Assassin Gear, or maybe I'm not sure if you think that you can one shot the enemy even without using the assassin, then yeah, you should play him with full raider. But I think assassin with speedbots is the best set for him. And what we have there, you can also, if you use this champ for RTA, you may use this champ for RTA. You can also play him with assassin. There, what we have, nothing is playable with assassin there, because yeah, you could play that kind of champ with assassin, but when you use Elise or when you use Elisha, they are very good champs for RG, but you want them to be as fast as possible, then you will not use assassin on them. And this is same for Oli Light Yolanda. You want her to play as fast as possible, so you will use full raider. If you use this champ, then you could use assassin set on him and also rebel set to stun the targets, but we don't see that magis champ for RTA. This girl should be playable with assassin, but even if they boosted her in the last page notes, I don't think that she is OP, but she has a good counter attack. I think she should deal some damage, so you could play her with assassin or stun set maybe. I don't know, but to be honest, we don't see her that much. Rosalie, if you use Rosalie for RTA, and I think you could use her for RTA, especially as beginner, then yeah, you can play her with assassin. Yeah, I think she has some block stat at the beginning of the fight that would allow her to be played with Assassin and not Dragon Scale. And yeah, she would deal a lot of damage with Assassin Gear. You can even play her with Elemental set. And so this is how we have. And there. Yeah, we have some gem that can be played in Assassin first. The first one is uh, Atara. Atara is doing a lot of true damage with the ultimate, and it will scale with Assassin, so you may play her with Assassin set. This is not a bad set for her, even if personally I like her to be fast. But if you want her to play after your teammates, uh, I mean, if you speech in her for that, she can play just before the bruiser, because she can remove the negative effect, and so you don't want her to be too fast. Then you could play her with assassin sets. The second one is Guan Yu. Guan Yu is a beast, and if you play him with assassin, then he's going to deal a lot of damage. So he is obviously a champ that you need to play with assassin. Bachi. You have two options. You can play him as fast as possible, but he's not going to do his job. Maybe in 10-20% of your matchup is doing the job, but most of the time, if you don't use assassin on him, he will not kill the target, and if he doesn't kill the target, then he will not benefit of the bonus attack. Yeah, he will get a bonus attack, but he needs to kill the enemy to trigger the passive and get one more attack with the roller bomb. So when I played this big guy, I played him with around 270 speeds with assassin set, and it worked pretty well. And the last one is Morgan. Morgan, my one of my favorite champ. Um, you got two options for this guy. You can play him with assassin if you want him to deal as much damage as possible, and with her obviously with the crab joint attack that he got at the beginning of the round, is going to use the special ability every time that you fight an enemy, at least for the first turn, and is doing a lot of damage. So if you want to deal much more damage, then you can use assassin, and obviously you can also use rebel set on him because he's going to be a pain for the enemy with the random stun that he could trigger during the fight. So this is all for today. I hope you got some specific uh, tips for assassin sets, and yeah, I recommend you to farm the glitch because you can have assassin sets and immunity sets that are needed for playing RTA at some point. Bye bye everyone, enjoy the game. I hope to see you soon.